welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a mom of an autistic daughter, and I struggle with mental health issues. Come with me and let's see the quickest and easiest way for me to cut and file my nails. I'm not really a girly girl. I don't like, let's put it this way. You are not going to see me hair and nails and makeup all done every single day forever. I am not dressing up or doing any of that unless it's a special occasion. So today I've got my nail file that my mom had gotten me, and I prefer these ones versus the smaller ones. So I'm just gonna cut them probably half off. And I usually cut all of them and then I'll file. So I think what I'm gonna do while I cut these down, that one flung. That's so gross. I think I don't even know what to talk about, man. I don't. This is actually kind of fun, though, to do these videos. It's fun. I guess we'll do a story time. So I live in Northeast Ohio. The county I live in is actually a lot bigger than you think. The county I live in consists of 3, maybe 4 counties that I can think of off the top of my head. I was born in Ohio, in Medina, Ohio. I grew up in the country until I was about 3, I think. From the moment I was born until I was 3, we lived in a beautiful farmhouse in Valley City, Ohio. We had rabbits, goats, chickens, a couple dogs, and a cat. Now, I don't remember a lot. I just been told a lot of stories. Where are they going, man? I'm not very good at this. And okay. Like I said, from the moment I was born until I was 3, we lived at a farm, beautiful house, until I was 3. And then we moved from Valley City, Ohio, down to, I think Fort Wayne, West Virginia. So I got them all cut down. Now I'm just gonna file them. This was my father's. I lost mine a long time ago. We moved down to West Virginia when I was 3. Then we were down there for 18 months, so a year and a half we were down there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and file my nails. While we were down there, some things happened, and that'll be a different a story for another day. While we were down there, my sister ended up leaving our household and going to live with my mom's parents. So from 3 to 5, we lived in Fort Wayne, West Virginia, or Wayne County, West Virginia. And then after a bunch of things happened down there, we moved back up here to Ohio. And we went down to Chippewa Lake, Ohio, where my dad's parents lived. We stayed with them for a little bit while we were waiting to get a house. Then we lived in Chippewa Lake from when I was 5 until literally 1 month. It was literally 1 month before my 11th birthday. Then we moved from Chippewa Lake, Ohio to Medina, Ohio. Then we lived here most of my life. But we moved quite a bit. I mean, not as much as other kids have moved, but yeah. But we moved quite a bit, and growing up from birth until I was like 4, having an older sister and then all of a sudden not having her was weird, and I mean, I was young. I didn't understand. I didn't understand one bit why it had to be that way. Now that I'm an adult and I can understand the whole story and all that. There was so much more behind it to why it had to happen. So I'm just filing them down. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. My brain does not stay in one place. Okay, have you ever seen that movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Where they're on that train, there's no tracks, and the train's just going anywhere. Any which way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's how my brain feels. And I hate filing my nails. I hate it. I am just not that type of person. I don't like girly stuff. I mean, if you were to see my prom picture, people wondered why I didn't dress or do stuff like that more often. It's just because it's not my personality. I'm not a girly girl. Alright. Good God. But today my daughter started camp. Me and my mom just dropped her off we dropped her off at 9. And right now it's 9:48. So we dropped her off 48 minutes ago. She was nervous. She asked, she goes, "Are you guys gonna stay with me?" "No, baby, this is for you. You get to stay here. But we'll be back at 2. And she was so nervous. Oh man, it just breaks my heart. I hate seeing her feel that way. I hate it. But I'm hoping she likes it. This is the first time she's went to camp. All right. I'm hoping I'm almost done with this one. The sooner this can get done, the better. I hate it. And it hurts my hands so bad. Oh. But so some of you might be asking, well, Morgan, if you don't like doing that, why do you do it? Well, there's actually a few reasons. One, because when my nails get to a certain length, they start like curving inward, and it looks like a crescent moon kind of, or they just start bending downward. And I don't like it. Also because I have a horrible habit of when I'm like extremely anxious or overstimulated or overwhelmed, anything like that, I'll pick. Now I'm doing better at trying not to pick, but given the fact that it's like a nervous habit and whatnot, it's not as easy to stop doing as you think, because there's times you're doing it and you don't even realize you're doing it. So I'm working on it. But at almost 31 years old, there's a lot of things I need to work on. And when you have ADHD and it's like your brain is short-circuiting or malfunctioning, and I don't like those feelings. I don't know how to think the way society wants me to think. You know, not everybody learns the same way. Not everybody understands, communicates. Everybody's different. Not one person. You put 50 people who all have ADHD in a room together, and I can guarantee you not one of them is going to have the same exact symptoms. They may be similar, they may have some things in common, but you will never find somebody who has the same exact thing. Sorry, it's the truth. You're not. Take it from me, for example. In my household, there are 4 people with ADHD. 4. I have ADHD. My mom has ADHD. My daughter has ADHD. We 3 were diagnosed with it. My fiance, however, was never diagnosed with ADHD and has the same kind of symptoms. Except his symptoms are, he gets overwhelmed and overstimulated extremely easy with the outside world. So his way to kind of check out is his computer. He goes on his computer. Now, if you take just me and my mom, for example, my mom's ADHD is at a point where gotta get it done. It's gotta get done now. Absolutely has to be done now. This very second it has to be done. And if you don't get to it right away, she will beat you to it. So like for me, I struggle with, like for example, the dishes. I struggle with doing the dishes. Okay? And it's not just like the motivation and the action of actually getting up and going to do it. I also forget. I don't mean to. And sometimes, to be honest with you, those dishes can sit in that sink for 2 or 3 days before I personally will do them. Is it my intention to do it like that? Absolutely not. But my mom, however, after it's sitting in there for 1 day, she will get up and she will do them. Even if she's asked you 5 times, can you do it? She will not give you any more opportunities to do it. She will do it herself, and she will not be happy about it because you didn't get up and do it right when she asked you to do it. So when you have 2 people with ADHD like that, who function with ADHD 2 completely opposite different ways, to me, it's frustrating when she is like, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. I know I gotta do it. It's hard to do it. And then I get irritated at her for just getting up and doing it anyway. So when you have people who have ADHD, they are not going to have the same thing, and it can be hard at times. There's just a lot of communication, there's a lot of frustration, a lot of irritation that all comes with it all. Okay? But I'm almost done, I think. But yeah, mental health issues. There's nobody in this world who doesn't have something. Something. So, another reason why I'm doing this is I am I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I'm also doing this because, for one thing, my older sister had a baby not too long ago. What's today? On Wednesday, he'll be 2 months old. It's a little boy. I have not met him yet, but my sister is in a situation right now, and she's trying to get her and her son away from a not so good situation, and she doesn't really have anywhere to go, and she's probably gonna show up here at my house with the baby. Now, I don't want my nails to hurt the little baby. I don't. I would feel horrible if I scratched a baby. And also, because my nails have been growing like crazy because of the vitamins I've been taking. Now,